A pleasure to meet y'all at last, and welcome back to Nerf Secrets Revealed Aftersought. And now, if there's one Aftersstrike based rifle that I've already talked about, then well, it's the Alpha Hawk. An integration of both a revolver based cylinder and a sniper rifle body. But, let's just say that it's gotten even better. Because, wow, this thing is pretty long. I can barely fit it in the whole frame itself, so I could say that I'm kind of managing it pretty good, but this is the Aftersought Raptorstrike, so that's pretty much what it is. This is in fact an Aftersought based sniper rifle, one of the only other big examples of them in the business. And so far, I'm pretty much liking it for the way it is. It kind of does have that sort of long Dragunov sort of feel to it, especially with the stock end of it. I mean, it almost looks in ways too much like what the Centurion, the Stampede, and a few other blasters have also done back then. But this one in particular has a pretty good feel to it, the way it is. And yeah, this is kind of how I would hold it, because if I try to go all the way over here, then well, it almost feels awkward and doesn't necessarily go with my comfort level. So anyways, that's pretty much what that is. And of course, this actually came with 2 magazines when I bought this. I bought this on eBay, brand new in box, for only $17. Yeah, that's how cheap this thing was. Brand new in box, perfectly flawless condition, kind of mint in a way. But you know what? I will say for sure that, well, this blaster has itself a lot of big qualities to it. Its sniper looks is one thing. It can hold an extra stock, clip in the stock over here. Its sniper-like bolt action is also pretty good. Pretty smooth in a way. I do kind of like that clicking sound that the gears make, too. Its jam door, unlike many others though, you can actually use this blaster while the jam door is even open. Yeah, you see that? There was no lock on there that would prohibit me from even moving the bolts or even firing the blaster while the jam door was open. Also, has its own flip-up sight. It's not necessarily a tactical rail attachment, but I'd say it does pretty good. Although, a problem here that I've already identified is that, well, on the top there's no tactical rail attachments at all. So in case you wanted to use an actual rifle scope of some sort or something to put on this thing, then well, that would be impossible. Maybe unless you actually ripped off an actual tactical rail and then maybe fused it to the top here, it might actually work, but right now there's no way to. Because there's nothing on the top here other than the jam door, the iron sights, and the flip-up sight here back there. So, yeah. There is a tactical rail though on the bottom here, because this blaster also came with its own bipod, which I haven't brought out here, so of course, that's pretty much what that is. But anyways, it was not like the Centurion's bipod where it could easily collapse. As a matter of fact, it was a bit more hardwired to not break down on me during an angled aim of some sorts like that. It does a lot better at that, but still, if you put it under a certain amount of pressure, it could collapse down on you. So, of course, try not to use the bipod at an angle of some sorts, because there's a good chance it might break down on you easily. Well, anyways, I've already gone through both different clips of ones with darts in there, but let's go ahead and try out a third clip and test out some invisibullets. Oh, wow. Quite powerful this one is, in general, so yep, that's all 6 of them, and it's all empty. So that's the Raptorstrike in general. So this blaster, I give it a pretty good rating of maybe 8.0 out of 10, And the reason for that is because, well, its looks are great, its functionality is kind of flawless in a way. There's nothing too complicated about this in general. Its jam door can be open no matter what. Its flip-up sight, well, it doesn't really serve that much purpose in general. But overall, its ergonomics are pretty nice, and I can tell you for sure that, well, the usage of having 2 clips on you at once is kind of a big thing. So it's a great idea that they equipped a storage space in the stock over here, so that's what I got to say about the Raptorstrike in general. So, 8.0 out of 10. Quite a good rating, wouldn't you say? Well, anyways, that's all I got to talk about here. But if you stay tuned, then, well, I'll have some more content ready for you at some point. But if you want to see more, go down to my channel. Make sure that you like, subscribe, comment, follow me on social media, and stay on the Hollywood side.